Hello Psychos, it's Dark, and welcome to Horror Reacts episode 3. So today we're going to read a few ghost stories. I'm not going to always do this, but for this week, since I didn't really have like a specific plan, we're going to talk about that. Since this week was kind of like a big announcement week for my new cosplays, this was going to be the easiest thing to do. So we're going to talk about some horror stories. So let's get into the episode before I get. So I'm going to be doing 2-sentence horror stories. All of these horror stories I found on wordpanda.com. I'll have it linked in the description. If you would like to submit your own writing, please do so on my email or any of my social medias or in the comments. Just put your pen name so that I can credit you. Let's get into it. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. My sister says that mommy killed her. Mommy says that I don't have a sister. You hear your mom calling you to dinner. As you're heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there." I hear it too. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long rotten nails through my chest. Her other hand muffled my screams. I sat bolt upright, revealed it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door creak open. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear. It is all so dark all the time. Would have been this lonely, I would have been creepy. Woke up to the sound of a baby monitor crackling with a voice confronting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife, sleeping next to me. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralysis body just to alert doctors that he was conscious before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that one of the nurses had noticed his pupils dilated from the bright light. She leaned in close in a whisper that tickled his ear and said, "You think we don't know you're awake?" My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and asked her to stop, but it didn't help. I woke up and everything feels wrong. It's too quiet outside. I look out the window, see everyone standing still looking at my house. Doctors told the amputee he might experience phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moment though when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand. Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sound of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it's much more unsettling. Working the night shift alone tonight, there's a face in the cellar staring at the security. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it coming from the mirror again. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cuddling our child. I don't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. She asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. "I can't sleep," she was crawling into bed with me. I woke up cold, clutching the dress she was buried. The grinning face stared at me from the darkness beyond my bedroom window. I live on the 14th floor. Sleep did not come to me easily that night, in the cabin in the woods, for the portrait on the wall only portrayed the deformed, the decrepit, and the damned. Sleep has never come easily to me again, for when I woke, I found no portrait, only windows. I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day I realized that she was looking just behind me. You better look behind you. There is nothing like the laughter of a baby, unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. After so many years of living alone in a large house, I came to the startling realization. In this time, I have closed far more doors than I had opened. It's been watching me for hours now. Sometimes I catch glimpses of its reflection on the computer screen, but I dare not turn around. Don't turn around. Put back the mirror. We miss watching you. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I began to hear, "We're gonna do 2 more stories, and that's it." So this video doesn't get super long. When I finally grabbed her in the darkness, I swam back to the surface. It never occurred to me how fast the ice could freeze over. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep when you hear your name being whispered. You live alone. Get home, tired after a long day of work and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach the light switch, but another hand is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of an improv to story reading. As I said before, everything will be linked in the description below, and if you would like to submit your own horror stories and you want me to read them, please let me know in the comments, or my email, or any of my social medias. Also, if you'd like to become a little psycho, please hit the subscribe button down below or on the end screen. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload next. And I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye, guys!